Me. Hey, hey, how you doing? I don't. I'm slowly going crazy. Anyways, welcome back to Foxman Plays Prison Architect. We got another episode going on here where I try to figure out how to maintain order. I just realized this pool table kind of looks like a nose, and these couches, these sofas look like eyes. And then you got these. Why are these TVs not placed? They're in the same block, but this one, these two are higher. That's interesting. Interesting indeed. Anyways, I finished up last episode. I was trying to tie up a lot of loose ends in terms of grants and stuff like that. Not that they were loose for long, but I was just kind of getting through some of the easy stuff so I could, well, make a bit of bank. Yes, I have a very low cash flow. That's okay. And maybe it's not okay. I'm just going to pretend it's okay to help myself sleep at night. And then I got a little bit better of a bank balance here. That's after spending $20,000 on this plot of land down here. So one of the things that I mentioned in the last episode several times was how this is just kind of a placeholder just to get things going, to meet a lot of the grants, so on and so forth. I don't like it. I don't like most of the prison how it is. I don't mind, I guess, the administration over here. That's okay. It's on the water. That's fine. We haven't had any serious incidents. The only serious incident was Richard Timms got stabbed or beat up, whatever. But he's fine. The fact that he's still alive is kind of cool, considering he's ex-prison guard. But I don't have a lot of dudes in here anyways, so it's okay in terms of order. There's a lack of chaos. But I would like to get going on making a much nicer prison, more automated, definitely increasing our cash flow. So getting some work stuff, workshop, getting them making some license plates and all that stuff going on to forestry would be huge to get that, and then they can make some superior beds and all that stuff, and we can sell that for a good chunk of change. And gangs are gonna become a more prevalent thing. They're non-existent right now, as far as I can tell. Well, yeah. What does this mean? Is this a possible area for takeover? That's what it's saying? 0 guards? Maybe that's pretty much it. But territories, gang territories are a thing. Hierarchies, all that. You have no CIs on record. Recruit prisoners under duress. Gee, in solitary. Well, this guy... Where was it? Yeah, when they're in solitary, I should be able to kind of be like, hey, you want to be a CI? I really need to... See, this is the thing. I don't want to start putting door servos and stuff in this part of the prison, in this old school one, because I feel like it's a waste of time. I'm going to be gutting it at some point. So what I'm going to start doing is just let's sort of plan out the new world order. I'm going to need... I wish it was not 5 a.m. so I could see a little bit better, but let's just continue the fence system like so. So far, so good. And these are probably going to be the, how do we call them? The walls that they can't be penetrated easily. What the frig are they called? Perimeter walls, that's what they call it. Well, I think very, 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 very slowly could be penetrated, but much better than these fences, which don't really go deep down. I mean, they bore some holes for the posts, and that's about it. So, I'm gonna keep it something like that. So, wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want that. I want it like so. There you go. Better. It does eat away at our land, but hey man, if people escape, that's not going to look good for us. So, although now I can get rid of, you know, some of the stuff in between. So we'll make up some land there. First things first, I need to find like a new model for the cell because there is cell grading now, and the cells as they currently are meet the minimum requirements. So it's like a grade 1 out of possible 10. This one here is a 10 out of 10. It's got a window for outside. It's 16 squares, so you know 4x4, and then it's got one of everything else. Got a computer desk, got a chair, got a radio, got a TV, got a shower head, got a bookcase. When I used to play this game, shower head and bookcase were actually common things I would put in the cells to kind of keep them a bit happier. But the shower heads never really worked per se. Now, if you put them in the cell and it's shower time, they'll shower in their cell. So you don't necessarily need to have a dedicated shower room. I still kind of like that. It's fine. This guy's being sick all over the place. Doing the drugs. Drugs is bad. So anyways, I think I'm going to be rolling with the 4x4 cells by default. I don't want to play this game of, well, this guy deserves a rank 6 out of 10, so let's have like a few 6 out of 10 rank cells. This guy deserves an 8 out of 10. That's just, to me, that's just going to be too chaotic for me. I'd rather everybody have a 10 out of 10. And be super happy. And then maybe, yeah, we'll still have a bank of solitary confinement, which is basically shit. It's just, I don't even need to put a toilet in there, but I'll probably put a toilet in them. But that's about it. So let me just think of, you know what? I'm kind of thinking it might be cool to have, you know, once I get this new set of cells and stuff down here, convert this more into, we can have the chapel, commissary, you know, laundry, all that kind of stuff. That might be kind of cool. And actually, you know what? We could even, we'll remove the yard here. We can convert part of this corner and then this next plot of land, a good chunk of that, into a forestry. So maybe we have kind of all the work-related stuff here, and then a few of these extra things like, well, maybe just all work-related. You know, I have a big laundry, I have a cleaning room, we have a ginormous kitchen, and then we'll have several canteens. I don't know. Or maybe we'll do a few kitchens. I'm kind of thinking out loud right now. But I kind of like the idea of this first block being mostly work, administration, security, all that kind of stuff. And then out here, it's more of just a plain Jane, like cell after cell after cell. And pepper in a few, you know, canteens, maybe have a common room, things like that. That might not be too bad of an idea. So, okay. One of the things we need to do as well... Wait, how much? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I'll just do 3. I'll keep it like that. So if I went like this, and then 4x4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3... before I get going and doing a shit ton of stuff, I just want to make sure what I've got going on here. Legal might be good to get going. I do like tax relief, but I don't hardly make much profit now, so I don't think it's really a pressing matter. All this legal stuff. Small cells. Your prison requires a certain amount of space to fit legal requirements, but imagine how many more cells you could fit. It wasn't the case. Removes the minimum size requirements for standards. Oh, So that's why previously I tried to do, because I heard as long as you had a bed and a toilet, it didn't matter how big it was. But it didn't work. And I was like, what? So this explains that. This actually removes that requirement, but you have to unlock it for $10,000. Yikes. Death row requires a lawyer. Alright. Legal offense, 50,000. I definitely want to get on that stuff, but that's later game. I'm not even... The staff toolbar unlocks a number of research options to give greater control over your prison. Like all administrators, of course, off. I think it's going to be kind of my last thing. Let's just get tasers and body armor going, because we already have a couple of these armed guards. Okay, so now I can focus on this other stuff. Focus, pocus. Where are these guys going? Are you getting released? Unknown reputation. What is happening with him? He's not a confidential informant, is he? Why do they have so much money, man? Why do they have so much money? Hey, reoffending. Alright, he's kind of a good egg, I suppose. I'm just confused there. Wait, where did he go? They're going back. Okay, that's fine. As long as they stay in my prison, man. Yeah, feed all the prisoners. Oh, I didn't really think of that. I've got a pretty small canteen. I should, as long as they're all getting fed. I think they have enough time to eat, right? Actually, maybe they don't. What's my regime like? Eat, they've got 2 hours. That's not enough time, then you are gonna starve to death. And I won't bury you. Let's get back to what I was doing like 5 minutes ago. So if I did 4x4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. I could be cloning and all that stuff, but you know what? Not gonna. I mean, I think it's inevitable that I have some cells that don't have a window. But, I mean, when am I ever going to have guys where the whole prison is like 10 out of 10 dudes? Even if I made every prison like, or every cell like this, and then some have windows and some don't. So you're going to have 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, pretty much, which I think is fine. Let me see, where's the best place to put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13. It's an unlucky number. It's an odd number, too. I was hoping to have 12. Or any other even number. Let me see here. Well, by golly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try it this way. Then 1, 2. 4, 4, 4. And this, I might make like, you know, it might not be a cell. Oopsies. It might be other rooms. Could be, maybe we'll put a laundry here so it's closer. I don't even know. Let me just think. Hallway should be too wide to allow decent flow. Don't want things getting clogged up. Can do back to back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Just making sure. And then maybe like, oops. I'm maintaining this in case I want like another entrance in here, you know? I don't necessarily want to have a lot of doors because then that's more possible places for people to get in and out. But I want it to be kind of convenient. Wait, that's the fence. Alright. So this could just be a big block of whatever. Like that guy. This could be like a master hallway. Eee. Could be a master hallway. I don't necessarily dislike that. And then I can expand it this way. I can expand it this way. A lucky few will have some windows. These guys at the end here, they can have windows. Well. Okay. First things first. Like, I kind of wanted to spend the $30,000 and buy this now. Can I do that? I'm gonna do that. Okay. Damn, look at that. Look at that. Oh shit, there's water. Oh god. I forgot that as I expand, there could be a lot of water. You remember a few episodes ago, I like started one and literally the whole starter block was water, except for, I'm not joking, like a couple squares. There's probably a total of like 10 squares of actual land peppered throughout. Maybe a little more, but not much more. I'm not exaggerating. I try not to exaggerate too much. It was pretty much solid water. I was like, there's got to be some kind of algorithm they could put in there to like maximum amount of water on at least a starter block. This is kind of interesting though. I kind of like it. It's like a natural perimeter, right? So let's plan it a little more. This will come down like this. And this is the thing I do not know. I've never really played with water. I do not know if prisoners can swim. I don't know. For now, I might just go like this. I almost kind of want to have like a forestry all along here. I think that'd be pretty cool. But we'll stick with... I don't even know, man. We'll stick with, I guess, this area for now. All of it can be forestry, and this will be blocked off. It doesn't all necessarily need to be forestry, but... yeah. I was going to expand this out this way, but... it seems a little silly now. I guess we'll be expanding it this way. And this will be $30,000 to buy that, too. But I need some money. I'm going to build a perimeter wall. That is $8,000. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. How much is it going to do the cost of the fence? Okay, I can justify putting up this fence and then destroying it. It's not that big of a loss. Let's put a door. Can they? Yeah, they can get through gonna put a door right here because they can come in through here. Why is there actually no door there? Period. It's a little concerning. Why do you jabronis want to go? I created a nice doorway for you. Alright, see, this guy knows what's going on. He's already getting to work. Thank you. We'll put that in. We got some guys working. Oh, we're up to 224 per day. Most excellent. No incidents, though, in recent times. I'm okay with that. Did you just decide not to build a fence? No, he just decided to start right there. Okay. Foundations. Yeah, think about this. A shower in every cell. Probably going to do a servo on every cell. Oh, I don't necessarily need to do that. Because all these doors open up automatically. What's this guy doing? What are you doing, buddy? Carjacking? Why you gotta do that, man? You got a wife? You got a daughter? You got a mother? Oh, I understand why he did it now. Too many hens in the cockhouse. Do I really just want to do all cells? I feel like that's so not me. Also, what in the heck? Job queued. You don't be dumping wrappers on the floor. Don't be doing that. I'm not necessarily opposed to this kind of master hallway. It is a bit big, but it's okay. It's not really usable for anything else other than like a cleaning cupboard or like another narrow laundry. I don't even like that laundry the way it is. So it could be like a master hallway. So they all like, oh, boop, 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 boop. They collect, they come through here, they come through here. And it could actually, it could wrap around here as well. And then you have big ass canteen. And then, or maybe the canteen's over here. The connection to reception and all that crap. Although, 1, 2, 3, 4... 2, 3. Why? Yeah, let's do it like that, actually. Let's just mirror it. With that edge there. I might move the reception a little bit. Actually, yeah. No, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna revert it. I'm gonna be changing the reception around. I like keeping it 3 on all sides. That's plenty good. And then yeah, we could have a canteen or something around here. We could have our chapel. We could have common room. The thing is, I don't want it to be too big of a block of cells. I'd rather have more like smaller common rooms and stuff like that, but I'm not going to worry too much about it because this is kind of a bit of a stepping stone prison for me to get familiar with all the functionality and stuff again anyways. So I'm probably going to, no matter what I plan right now, I'm going to regret it later. But we can take those lessons learned and put them into kind of the next prison when I sell this one for a lot of money. And then we can just design a much better prison from the get-go based on those lessons learned. But this could be cool. Okay. So foundation. I'm just sticking with brick. I like brick, man. It's got more warmth, more character. Not as bad with concrete. You can do some pretty cool stuff with concrete, but I just like brick. That's going to cost me $28,000. That's just the foundation. Well, let's get going. I don't know why there's only one guy working on this. Where are all the other... Oh, wow, look at all those goods that went in there. Where are all the other dudes? This guy's... Cleaning trees. You know, I kind of like that. This is nice. I would like a better mix of the trees here. You know, we got some, I don't know, these like oaks or something, and these are maples. Okay, I haven't done any shakedowns. I haven't done any of this stuff. You know, I haven't gotten into the routine yet. This guy's eating. I think they've all been fed, so I'm going to take a sip of my drink. Why do you want to go in the kitchen? Are they all going to go through this door? See, that's something I don't like. I put that door there for the dudes to that are working there to come in there. Not for you jabronis to go out there. This is why you have door servos and all that. Alright, well, they're getting started on this. Let's give it an entrance, even if it is a temporary one. Put you there. There you go. It's just one guy building the fence? Sell the log, man. Sell it all. The tree stump. I want the tree stump. Did he, like, are you actually not gonna build that? Paving stones, object. Okay, material, back to fence. Maybe that was, I just don't know. Sometimes this game, yeah, it's in alpha. I gotta remember that. It's in alpha. It's allowed to have bugs. They've been doing an excellent job squashing a lot of bugs while adding some kick-ass functionality, so let's not get too picky. They're working out. Let's just, why don't you have like a proper suit yet? Or suit uniform. 10 days of the instant. Health quality 1 below average. Needs bowels and drugs. That's one of the programs and stuff we can eventually get going on. Let me look at the grants. I would love to do the prison manufacturing facility. For that, we need... Don't they need their GED? Increase the size of your security force, unlock body armor, unlock tasers, build a CCTV monitor. Okay, that's something that's actually going to happen pretty soon. So maybe I'll just accept this now. It's going to be part of this New World Order I've got going on down here. And then 50. I don't know how many... Let's look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 18, 24 times 2 is 48, plus what we've got going on over here. Although it's going to take a while. Maybe I'll just do it now. I can do a third grant, actually. Short-term investment. Did they actually fix it? See, this is the thing that never made sense to me. And I could be wrong, but short-term investment, it takes less time than long-term investment. But you spend $11,000, or wait, no, yeah, you pay $5,000, and then on completion you get $16,000 for both of them. I never really understood that, to be honest. I feel like the long-term one, you know, maybe you pay more upfront, but you get a shit ton more way down the road. I don't know. Manufacturing, definitely. I want to have a nice industry area, which I think would be cool to have kind of back here, per se, or somewhere around here where it's not too far from storage and deliveries, or maybe it doesn't matter, as long as I have a nice corridor for the goods to go back and forth. So that's where I'm probably going to want to reimagine the reception, visitation, holding, you know, security. I kind of like the security, you know, being opposite of this. But I mean, I got some wasted space going on here. Maybe I'll kind of rotate this 90 so visitation. No, I think visitation should be closer to these guys, and I'll have like a series of visitations, you know, for different security clearances, so they don't have to mingle. Mingle. Mingle, mingle, mingle. Why is this going so slow? Let's speed this shit up now. I probably should hire some more guards. Can I? Where are they? Cost. That's too much. It's too much, man. Security. Wait, actually. I need 20 guards to get this. So I need to hire 10 more guards. That's a lot. That's a lot of quiche. But if we raise our prisoner capacity to 50, oh boy. Okay, that's a good start. Needs electricity, of course. Utilities. Let me see here. Just lay this out like this. I'm gonna need another capacitor for sure. I'm gonna put that in a minute before I connect these two guys. Let's just go like this. And we'll go like that. Okay. Capacitor. Oh, phone tap. Oh, man. They've got phone taps. Did they have that before? I don't think they did. Tiny wires. Connect, show wire. Definitely remember most of this, but I'm not sure if they had phone taps before. Designed to be built in a security room and operated by a guard, allows you to monitor all outgoing phone calls made by inmates, giving you vital insights into planned illegal activity. Use a connect tool to connect the system to your phone booths. Makes sense. I like that. I will be doing that in the near future. But for now, back to utilities. Why did I close it? And capacitor. So just put one there. You know, I'm going to need a few of these, so let's just invest in our future. The kids are our future. Utilities. Suppose I can just go like that for now. That works. I don't like, you know, how I've got the utilities laid out, to be honest. I get pretty finicky about that stuff, but it'll do. It'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay. First things first, I'm going to, let's be kind of systematic about this. Let's put in some windows. Best place for the windows. Actually, maybe I'll do the windows last. Yeah. Okay, let's mark this as a cell. Just so we get all the items and such that we need highlighted. Needs a jail door. I kind of want to put it right here in the corner. Go there. Let's build a wall too, just so we... Nice reference point. Need a bed. Bed and toilet. Bed, I kind of want to have right up front and center. Like that. The desk can be here. Do we want it there? Do we want the shower and toilet over there? Yeah, that's interesting. We can always move these things, of course. We can try a few different designs. Let's just, let's try some of this stuff out. Bookshelf. But yeah, that's... Man, I'm confused. I want this to be as optimal as possible. Put it there. Does that work? Yeah, the window could be right there. Chair. We need a chair. Chair has to go... Actually, let me look at the desk again. Okay, it has to go on the left side because there's drawers. Let's go there. The radio, then maybe we put like there. So they can have it. They got their desk, the jams right there. The TV will go... Could even go like that. See, they can watch TV in bed. How cool is that? No, I don't want that because that would block their view a little bit. Maybe we'll stick the TV there. Toilet and shower head. Toilet. The drain S should go there. Radio, TV. Let's see what else. Logistics, room quality. Offices. So I just need shower head, bookshelf, toilet, right? And window. Thought I already told them to put the window in. I guess not. It's freezing up on me. There you go. Toilets. Can go there. Shower head will go, if I can find it. Actually, you know what? Let's put the toilet like that. We'll put the bookcase, bookshelf right there so they can reach over and grab something to read while they're on the can. Is that everything? Their toilet. I even got the drain. I'll put the door in after. I don't know why they haven't finished building the wall there. The bed. Like, I don't... 2 armed guards are in service. That's a bad thing. Like, they don't... The prisoners don't like that. It scares the shit out of them. How much money do I have? 40,000. I did intend to do the security here. I mean, that's a fine spot for now. Again, you can always move these things later. You need a toilet. You need a lot of things. I don't understand what is taking so long to do. Do I need to hire more dudes? Wish I could select all of these stacks and sell them all at the same time. Oopsie. Oh, shit. Alright, I guess you can search those, but I'm gonna sell that one. It won't let me undo. Oh, never mind. Sort of let me undo. There. I just want to... I don't want to hire more workers. But I feel like I should hire... There, I'll hire one. He'll do everything. Object, materials, brick wall. It's still in development. Well, okay. I'm actually kind of happy with this. It seems... The only thing is I'm not super happy about the placement of the TV. To be honest. But, I don't want it at the end of it. I don't, because the door's there. I want them to be able to see in and see them sleeping. Or fake sleeping, you know, if they do the old pillow trick with a wig. Oh, no. Piping. Pied Piper. How am I gonna do that? I suppose 35. Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I could put like a big pipe along here and then just have a series. I don't necessarily like that though. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Go like that. You with me so far? I think I'm with me. Alright. And like that. I'm going to do the other side after I'm sure that this is good. I should maybe have paused it before I actually let these guys build, but, you know, because I don't want to break their heart when I tell them, okay, you just put it in and cover it with concrete and let it cure and dry for like 24 to 48 hours. Now jackhammer up all that concrete and take out those pipes. And then fill it in that concrete, let it cure again, and then put the pipes 1 inch to the left. Maybe if I went like this, it's 27. Like that. This should give good coverage. Because I don't want a million lines coming down, down, down. Like that. And I said, no, no, no. I might not even necessarily need the ones on the side. Actually, I would. I would by the time you get down here. Because you can, these small pipes can carry the water up to a distance of 35 blocks from the big ones. And I don't want the big ones too close because the inmates will use them as like tunnels. They can fit their bodies inside them. It's like a shit tunnel, man. Let's just go like this for now. Something like that. And then like that. Again, a lot of this is going to be quasi-temporary, but as long as it's going to function reliably, consistently, persistently, insistently, resistantly. I've run out of existentlies. But I think I like that. So much so that I'm gonna mirror it now. There you go. How much money? 40,000. Because I did accept those other grants. My Hugh grants. I love my Hugh grants. And then one here. Just to ensure decent coverage. Yeah, connect that shit. Right there. Oh, yeah. Now, okay. It's just weird how they randomly select some of these. Like, I drag the line, but they're kind of going in, placing them in odd spots. Like, as long as they get it done, I suppose, it's not a big deal. It's just kind of why. Why, computer? Why? I thought I connected you. Oh, because I've given them more jobs, so they've queued that up. They haven't... those 3 bits of electrical. Oopsies. Ah, shit. Well, let's give them time. We're still making a little bit of bank. Enough. Clothing. I thought... Oh, shit, you know what the problem here is? Let's look at a regime. Do I have any time for work? Did I ever do that? Ooh. You guys probably were yelling at me last episode. And probably this episode. So we got a lot of free time. So what I'm going to do is allow for work. I don't know. Let's do it like... Let's do it there. And let's try these 3 as well. That might be a little bit crazy, but because I was like, why do they still want clothing? But the janitor is the only one. I've only got like a couple janitors, and this is too much for them to clean up and to do the laundry. Damn, son. All right. 15 out of 16. You're not done yet, though. There are no canteens accessible by the cell. Prisoners in the cell will have nowhere to eat. Thank you for letting me know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, okay? I got things under control. Except water. Do they... Oh, you know why? They just simply don't have access. I was kind of wondering. I'm a wondering man. I would like at least to see that completed. What I will do as well now is put up the fence here. I guess we'll go around. I hear a car alarm outside. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it. So if you can hear it, I apologize. It's one of those that kind of goes through the cycles of the sounds. Like every sound a human could possibly hear, that car is producing them. Demolish those guys. And actually, I guess we can technically demolish some of this other stuff. Going to demolish you and you. And then we'll connect the fence there. Got it. So this is going to give us some room. Now we can put in the canteen. We're going to have a laundry over here. You know, a chapel. This is like a big cell block here. And we'll see, but I might be able to basically, you know, and then if I expand again, I can just kind of clone the whole cell block. It'd be nice. That's for sure. You know what else would be nice? If they... Okay, the door is there. The electricity is not done yet, which is kind of worrisome. Utilities. Somehow, I just unclicked that one and I didn't see it. The car alarm is still going on out there. I just don't like all this flashing shit. I want it to be lit up. Light it up. Let's go. Let's get to it. Let's do it to it. This door. Dismantle you. Kind of like the idea of having, yeah, I really do like the idea of having this super hallway. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what I'm thinking is, like, this super hallway can connect all the cell blocks. So you can have separate buildings, and then just like you could put fence or something in between the buildings and like the door here. And then maybe the connecting areas in between, I may do it like staff only. So only staff can actually make use of like this hallway in between the buildings. That, you know what I'm saying? So I can just keep expanding down this way. Kind of like that. Kind of like it a lot. Let's keep that like there. This area, again, I can definitely... this is a lot of area not used. The canteen, I would like it to be... trying to think. Do I necessarily actually even want a door here? No, maybe not. Maybe not. I know this hallway being 4 wide is a bit overkill, but I still kind of like it. Let me see here. What's an ideal canteen? We need seating for 50. For 50 people. Just start with this for a minute. Oh wait, I didn't even... So that's 7 by 29. Well, that's bigger than our current canteen. Each table can seat 8 if you have 2 benches. So how many tables? So 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 6 is 48. This was actually 48. So if I can get 6 tables and 12 benches, that's 48. That's perfect. I don't know. Oh, that's from the door. Object. So these take up 1, 2, 3, 4. They take up a total of 3 by 4. So if I did like... Three by 4. Let's see. I need 6. That doesn't quite cut it. Actually, you know, it does because I don't need necessarily the space around here. Let's scrap this and start again. So that's 3 by 4. 3 by 4, and then 1 in between each. You know, this is not some kind of fancy-ass place. It gives them space in behind, in front, and then we need some serving tables. I know, you know, there are ratios. People say, like, oh, the perfect ratio of kitchen to canteen and all, like, how many serving tables you need. Let's just, so serving tables 1 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shit. Oh, you're in big trouble now, Tucker. Tucker! Tucker! You've been found out, man, with your knife. So 5. So I almost feel like I might have doors. Oh no, I said, oh my gosh. You find a tunnel? I really should be searching these cells, because these guys could dig out of here very easily. Because it's no perimeter wall, man. It's just fences. Also, I'm going to go on 2 times now that things aren't being built. So, that's 5. Go something like that. It looks fairly nice. I could fit a 5th one in, but I think that's actually having a 5 would be overkill for 6 tables. I don't even think I need 4 to be honest with you. Let's do 3. Some space in between, let them line up, and then a door on this side, door on this side. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll put the doors. That. Let's stick it with that. Give them a little space. I can put the door on either side there. The hallway. So they've got options. Let's come in here. And then I can always have a hallway going outside to wherever through here. But I still kind of like the idea I can have this superhighway connecting there. And then they can't go through here. I don't know. Well, this could be another random room. I don't know, man. Shit. It's kind of hard for me to plan out when this hunk of junk is here. Let's see. What else do we want in the immediate vicinity? Maybe, so I have canteen. I could have, I don't know, kitchen, laundry, cleaning over here. And then I can... No, I don't want the work. I want the workshop stuff over here. Up here. This is not easy, man. Planning on the fly like this ain't my style. But it's the position I'm in. Kitchen. Well, how big does the kitchen need to be? Homer, eat your vegetables. Got money. Oh, did somebody get released? Perhaps. Wow, congratulations. Kitchen. I'm gonna look at the room types for a second. Let's go through all this stuff. We do need room for solitary. Okay. We do need... Got a canteen laid out. Kitchen, I'm working on it. Delivery, storage. Yard. The yard birds. This could make for a nice yard area. When I think about it. I didn't think about the yard. Suppose again I'd have to buy up this land though, so I don't want to. Damn, son. Kitchen, garbage, infirmary. Basically, I need all of the things I've got over here. I kind of like the idea of, yeah. Boom. Boom. That could work. Office, infirmary. Okay, infirmary, morgue. I don't have a morgue yet, which eventually I will need. Visitation. Again, I want to do something. I want to keep visitation separate. And all the work stuff. Kind of like the work stuff to be along. We could easily do... Okay. This is going to be very messy for a while. Shit's going to go down. You're going to be yelling at me like, Michael, what are you doing? Let's keep this a hallway, though. For now. Like an entrance and an alternative entrance and exit. This will be the main one, but this will be the other one. Maybe I'll let the prisoners use this so they can get back over here. Yeah. Kitchen. Like, I just don't know how big to make the kitchen. So this is, what, 8 by 8? And we could definitely fit a couple more things in there, but I think a lot of it is kind of wasted space with the way it is. That seems too big. That's 16. Oh shit. Before I actually like lay out the walls, let's just... So the stove oven are 2 by 1. Fridge is 2 by 1. Sink is 3 by 1. Table's 4 by 1. I mean, they definitely use the tables to an extent. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's awkward. Seven's quite awkward. The doorway there. The table, I could do 1 table. Actually, you know what? Let's pretend... Let's put the wall like this. Now it's 8. 2, right? It's 8. 8 is much better than 7. For what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I could have two tables right there. Right? When you come in. Then... Fridges we'll put here, stoves we'll put there, sinks somewhere, maybe in the middle. Not necessarily. Okay, objects. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say, yeah, 3 stoves for 3 serving tables? Does that work? Does that make sense? I'm doing the math on the fly here. Then that means we need 3 fridges. I think a couple sinks are probably okay. The sink is 1, 2, 3. Ah, that doesn't quite work. We'll do like 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 6. That's 3. 3. I wish the sinks were an even number. Actually, here's what I want to do. Put the 2 tables back to back like this. And then 2 sinks here. That's more aesthetically pleasing, and then the wall can be like that. Worst case, we can always expand this way and get rid of whatever the heck is here. Now I've got to expand this though to match. Do I want to move these back a tiny bit? Do I want to rotate them perhaps? That's another option. Because then I could fit even more in. Because you look at this. 3 by 4. If I get rid of one of all these. So I can slide them over. This one doesn't actually quite work. All right, let's wait a minute. It'll still, I think, save us some room. That guy's got to stay like that, but this guy can go like that. Ah, I fit one more in. So that'll fit 56 people. Give them choices, because gangs and stuff, they might be like, I don't want to sit at this table with this fool, he's in a different gang. Let's go with that. I like that a whole heck of a lot. All right, cool. And then laundry. Let's look at the rooms again. Chapel. I definitely want one of those. I feel like, you know, I could do chapel, classroom. Shit, I forgot about mailroom. There's so many rooms. Let's put laundry right next to the kitchen. I feel like that I would like to concentrate on that. So objects again. No, not objects. Planning and then objects. So these are 1, 2, 3 by 1. These are 1 by 1, but you can't rotate them. I don't know if that's enough. Let's do for 50 or 48 people. Let's do 4 machines. One machine serves 12 people. I feel like that's probably okay, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that works all that well. I feel like the room needs to be bigger. Like, is 2 ironing boards enough? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gives them a little bit of an aisle way to get in there, perhaps. And then the rest can just be like, you know, the little laundry baskets. Let's just roll with this. Again, I'll make it a bit bigger if I need to. And then that can be the cleaning cupboard. Technically 3 by 3 is the minimum, but we'll just do that. In terms of doors, we'll just have like, I don't know, like that, and like that. And then other rooms, export armory, staff room, library, visitation, cleaning cupboard. Could put an infirmary over here. And a couple of solitary confinements. Oh, common room. I do need a common room. That's not a bad place for a common room. It's not that great, to be honest. Look at this guy sleeping. Ward. You're going to the ward. Shower. There's going to be a shower in all their cells. So I'm not going to do that. I want to see how just a shower in each cell works instead of having a dedicated shower room. Garbage. I want this to be optimal, man. Well, there's still like room to do stuff, you know, special. We could wrap the big thing around here, but then it's going to eat into our fence, our perimeter. We really don't want to do that. I think, you know, this hallway can come around here, and then we can have rooms on the other sides here, like not quite as common rooms. So, you know, the chapel. We could put the classrooms. We could put the library. We have the mail room. We could have a little parole room. Still gonna do yard, but I think that might work. That may work. I kind of like how they show you the number on here now. Maybe they did that before and I just didn't know, but we've got 16 cells, 1 holding cell, 1 solitary. That's kind of nifty. Okay, so this is common room. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Foundation, brick, and then let's just go with it, man. Rooms, not rooms. There we go. I need a, let's put that there, I guess. Another foundation. I don't know why I didn't just do it all at once, but it is done. Get going, boys. I can take some of my drink. Oh, got a weird kink in my one shoulder. Ugh. I don't know where it came from, but I'm feeling it now. You may speed up now. I really can't wait to get rid of all this crap. I can't wait. Yeah, I was gonna say I could just transfer all the kitchen stuff over here, but I want to keep these guys here for now until, like, once everything is built, then I think I may transfer these dudes over. And then decommission all this stuff and then allow new dudes in. I think that might be my move. I have a cloning tool now, right? So boom. Let's just do one for now. We'll do one at a time. Let them build it. This is looking a little weird. Materials, demolish this. This is gonna be a real wall. This you may get rid of. And for now, actually, let's demolish that turkey and those guys. Okay, cool. Cool. It's very dirty in here. I really should hire more staff, but it's hard to justify that with such a low cash flow because I have so few inmates, but I'm building such crazy infrastructure. Oh man, I haven't even gotten oh shit, before I start cloning, I should get the servo stuff hooked up. You know what? I still think I might do that after because the servo's not cheap. If we look at it, it's like, wasn't it like 250? What's a servo? 200. Okay. Well, I'm glad I'm off because I was overestimating. It's a nice little surprise, like finding a toonie or a loony in your couch. You're like, oh, I didn't expect that, but I welcome it. Materials, brick wall. Just do this for now. There you go. Utilities, I need to connect all of these turkeys. And go like that. I guess like that. I don't know where I want to put these. Let's go like that. The common room. I'm just going to make it a big common room for now to start. A little bit better. It's iterative. Found drugs. Oh, that guy, did he OD? You're black. You're a block of blackness. You're oozing out onto the bed. I think that's heroin. It must be heroin. Utilities. Oh, okay. So that's all wired up. Good. Good. One death. Was it the guy who OD'd? Alright. That's a little bit shit. But at least he didn't get... I mean, he killed himself, essentially. He didn't know how to control himself. Okay. You know what? I am gonna... Yeah, let's just keep cloning these guys. How much does that cost each time? That's $9.90. Okay. $1,000 per cell. That's... could be worse. And those are nice cells, man. Let's get this whole block there. Start doing that. And then I'm gonna build... I know, now that I see it, this hallway is definitely Very extreme. Very extreme. That's why I like it so much. Put up some brick walls. Build walls just so I can tear them down. It's not true. Hope I don't have to tear these down. Build that wall right there, dudes. This is a pretty nice canteen, though. I think. Oh, shit. That... Planning. Get... Ah, yeah, oh. Oh. There you go. Oh, I'll raise my prisoner capacity. You mark my words. You make my words and then you mark them. You mark them, then you make them. You shake them and then you bake them. Such a shit show. I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if shit just started hitting the fan soon. I would deserve it because I'm not paying attention to shit. Also, could you build a wall there? You don't... That's not a doorway. It is not a doorway. Material. Oh, I think there's no foundation there. That could be why. These guys are just wandering out there like, oh, free time. I guess I'll go look at the construction over there. That's what they do. Alright, well. It's getting mad at them for going through there. I don't have a door here. Anyways, I can't complain. Oh, it's auto-saving. Can't complain too much. Let's go back to planning. That guy can be gone. Oh, they built those cells. Good job, boys. I like how it does indeed clone the zoning as well. The room zone. 10,000 bucks. Can I do the canteen for 10,000 bucks? Let's see. I feel like it's a, you know, one of those budget home renovations. All right, boys, we're gonna budget $10,000. We're gonna build a 15,000 square foot house. Let's go to IKEA. Materials. How much? One bench is $30. I could clone this very easily. One table is $100. So that's $160 times how many? 7? We could definitely do this. No doubt in my mind. And then the serving tables, which aren't they like 500? I gotta find them first. Serving 20? Why did I think they were 500, man? That's a deal. It's like made of metal and stuff. I'm gonna get into the serving table, like building, or no, selling or buying business. I'm gonna just sell them for 30 bucks or something. Because people will still be like, $30, that's a deal. You know, I bet the place that manufactures them, they sell them for 10 bucks. And then some dude's like, I gotta buy these for 10 bucks. And then sell them to some sucker for 20 bucks. It's not a pyramid scheme, though. And then we're gonna get some metal detectors. Which would be in the objects, not the materials. I don't. In the hallway or on the inside? I don't know. Let's put them on the inside, I guess. And then I can have a door servo hooked up to these so that the canteen is only open during the eating times. Which might be halfway decent, right? I don't want guys roaming around unnecessarily. Utilities. I'll do the servos in a minute, but... Oh, shit, now I'm down to 5,000. Well, I definitely did it. Oh, Digging a tunnel. They sniffed it. That's good. We really should do a shakedown. What time is it? It's 6 a.m. All right, I'll do one. I don't know. Yeah, like 12 in the morning. 12 a.m. Utilities. I need it. This is $1,000. It's worth it. Let's put you there for now. I also need the door control, but that's another $1,000. I'm losing money as well. I really need to get some more prisoners in here. All right. Okay, objects. Large jail door. Let's just accept 6 new prisoners. Actually, I've got... Oh, a lot of guys have gone. So I didn't really notice that. Let's take... Let's take 11, man. See what happens. Payment, $5,100. Oh, that's why the suits are different. This just means they're minimum security. Whatever. I don't care. So we gotta wait 18 hours. Maybe I'll take a loan. Grants. It's under grants. Hugh grants. 2,500. That's not that great, but it's just gonna let me do this for now. Door control as well, and not feel too scared about it. And we'll get electrical going on. Phone tap. That's gonna be fun. Oh, I need door timer. Right? We'll get one door timer. $200. I gotta remember how to use these door servos. Well, first you can put the door servos in, then I'll figure out how to use them. There you go, buddy. Why is that not... I wonder if this will work. In terms of lighting. God dang it. I need it. This is why I want door servos, because I don't want to dedicate guards just to opening doors, but I want shit to be a little more secure. Ugh. And I don't want to be sitting here just opening doors. Alright. My guard's doing a good job. Maybe, like... Nah. How many more hours? 8 more hours. Let's get the guy, let's get it up to 21. Get a little money. I could do one more grant. I'm gonna slow this down, I think. I don't like most of these. Like, manufacturing will give me a bit of money up front. I'm just going to do that. Because I do want to do it soon, but it's actually going to be a little while off. I'm going to get 50 prisoners in here. I want this area to be fully functioning and then start, you know, decommissioning this, reassembling this whole block here, more efficient. And then, you know, I'll put in probably the forestry somewhere down here. I'll have workshops and all that kind of stuff. And I'll have a nice little, maybe, oh yeah, this hallway can come down here. Maybe down towards the water, and then there'll be like a workshop somewhere around here, storage room, like, or a few workshops and stuff like that, and then the forestry will be on this side. That might work well. And then stuff can get brought back towards here and out there somewhere, or out here somewhere for, you know, export. Sweet. Okay, so door servo, connect to this guy, and you connect to him as well. Whoopsies. Go there. The door timer. Whenever it's time to eat, you automatically open. As well, I will connect the door servo to this, so it can be manually opened by the guards. Like if janitors and stuff want to go in there clean, or you know the cooks are starting to bring stuff onto the serving table before it's ready to be eaten, right? Because the door timer won't be open then. That'll work. So eventually, like, my whole prison's pretty much going to be door servos and shit. I like that. I like that a lot. And now I can justify staff. Can I hire a couple more, or is it not going to let me? Why is it blocked? I don't know. 2. I'm losing money pretty quickly. Got 2 hours, baby. What am I looking for? Clone. Start like this. And then go like that. They're 1,000 a piece. Yeah, let's just get it going on, man. Sick of all this procrastination across the nation. That was a really bad. Oh, it rhymed. Who am I to say it's a really bad rhyme? Music is subjective, man. Maybe it's objective. Why is this not opening automatically? Do I need to put a door server on that shit too? Can I actually do that? I might do that. I should have an armed guard, like, just patrolling along here and one patrolling along there. Okay, 2 minutes. 1 minute. Where are they? I don't see them. The visitors. Those are visitors. I don't see this dang bus. There it is. Alright, let's, I'm actually gonna, first, I'm gonna turn intake to none for now. You can come in. These visitors. They're coming in through this door, aren't they? No, they're coming in. Okay, good. Go through reception. Minimum. Want to see if these guys Taylor with a lowercase t. Wow. You like Madonna? Tater salad. Still question mark that or I think that's supposed to be quotation marks. That thing before we're going to be delivered max sentence received because of a complete lack of remorse over the fact that the original sender of that thing could never receive an acknowledgement of that thing having been received. What the heck? All right. Well, speed it up a little bit, eh? Can we... What are you doing here, Andrew? Are these guards not gonna do shit? Okay. Okay, I do need to hire more guards. Oh, I'm making a fair bit more now. I need some CCTV cameras, and then I'll get some more money for that. Let's finish that off, but I don't understand 10 doing jobs. Do them better, man. These guys are building that stuff. Let's speed it up. Alright, there you go. They're all bringing them in. This guy, though. Daniel Taylor, lowercase d and t. You like Madonna? Any tattoos? Let me see your naked bodies. No? Okay. Ow. Got an itch. What was I gonna do next? CCTV cameras. Utilities, right? For now, let's like... Oh, those freaking idiots. Let's put one here and one there. And one there. Okay. Put them in, then I'll connect them up. I don't know how many they... Well, 50%. What? I need 6? Oh, damn. Well... Actually, you know what we could do? Is just put some kind of at the end of these hallways. For now. I don't like how it's kind of off-center. That's why you should have 3 wide hallways. Maybe I should have made this 3 wide, but I won't worry about it too much. So another one. It's common room. Let's put one in the common room. There we go. More money in the bank. Making more green per day because we're getting more prisoners in. 21 of 23. You guys can finish up these cells. And I think then I'm actually going to call for this episode because, God, I go way too long. It feels like I don't do anything, though. That's why I keep going. I'm like, well, I can't really end the episode because I haven't done anything. Mostly because I'm so slow. Which is true. I don't like this one. I wish I could, like, can I not dig water out? Could I? Is that not a thing? I can just, like, place grass over it? Just let me remove it. Like, fine. Make it like City Skylines where, like, terraforming costs a shit ton of money. I don't care. Just let me do it. I can build this kitchen, though, now, if I want. Do I want? Well, hey, who said you could do that? Who said you could eat my cookies? Nobody's in there. Hire 20 of you. 8 are free. 7 are free. So there should be somebody in there. Doesn't make sense at all. This is very inefficient. Like, the yard is way over there. Oh, yeah, that's what I forgot about. You'd have a yard. This would make a nice yard area. And you can view the water. Like a nice little fence there. I don't know. I'm just giving so much stuff for my future self to do. I want to just demolish these. Dismantle that. But I think this is going to be nice. This is going to be quite nice. Spacious, luxurious. Really adds up though, 4x4 cells instead of 2x3. Takes up a decent amount of space. That's the way she goes. You could put in the security cameras I ordered like a year ago. Install them. All you gotta do is mount them and then like run a wire into the wall. The walls are pre-wired, man. You just need to plug it in. Ethernet, the power, all that shit's there. All right. At least finish. Okay, is that cell finished up? That's all I want is like for you guys to be faster. But look, I mean, when you look at it, they have to go through reception, come down here, come through these walls, like, and they have to wait for a security guard to open these. So that's really my bad when you think about it. Okay, connect you to there. They haven't put any other ones in yet. They need power, don't they? What are you talking about? Build more CCTV monitors. Ah, fuck. I thought I planned for the future earlier. My bad. There's 3. Maybe they need power, don't they? It's like they're connected to the monitor, but then there was not a guy there. This is a priority, guys. Priority number 1. Numero uno. A single capacitor should be fine. At least their cells are locked, so they can't go roaming about. You may go and install. There you go. Okay. Switch on. Flame on. It's pushing it, but it'll do for now. Is there actually... This is what I don't get. Connect. It's inactive. Why is it inactive? Am I a fool? Oh, it's because I didn't mark it as a security room. I didn't mark it at all. Why did I not do that? Alright. Well, let's see if that should do it, right? There's your troubleshooting right there. I could actually find where security is. I just don't know why I can never locate. So, oh, there it is. Oh, don't give me that. Chair. Oh yeah, I didn't. Chair, office, desk, and filing cabinet. Okay, well let's do that then. A couple of chairs. There you go, boys. Chair, office, desk. Let's go like that for now. I'll give you another chair right here. Filing cabinet. One right there. I don't really care. This is just a haphazard. This room is way too big for a security room, but I'm okay with it. Hey. That is a CCTV monitor. Are you kidding me? I gotta connect it the other way around? Why is it like that? But the door servos I can connect. That's fucked. That's messed up, man. Alright, whatever. Just seems bass backwards. It should work both ways, to be honest with you. See, that's very inefficient. Everybody's going through the kitchen. Everybody's in the kitchen, but I don't know what's cooking. Been spending most our lives living in a gangster's yard. Alright. Did they finish? Okay, they finished that. 420, blaze it. It's a great time to end it. To end it. I'm making up words. Alright. I mean, it's kind of coming along slowly, but surely. Eventually, we're going to have a lot more order. Be making good bank and all that stuff, but, good stretch. But for now, I'm just going to leave it here. Slowly build more cells. Plan out my... how I'm gonna do it. I think I want to extend this hallway, this master hallway, down this way, and then we'll have a couple workshops connected to it, and, you know, access to the forestry for dudes permitted in there. And, you know, we'll build some classrooms. Maybe I'll do it on the other side here, because we got the canteen, kitchen, and working and all that stuff. Maybe we'll do classrooms, chapel, library, mailroom. Things of that nature we can do on this side. Bounce it out. And then in the middle, you know, all these cells. I kind of like that. And then rinse and repeat, and we can do another thing over there. That might work. It will work. It'll work. And then we can get rid of this garbage. Just demolish this and figure out what the heck I'm going to do. Actually, you know what? This would be a good area to have all of our series of visitation and possibly parole offices all in this block here. All connected somehow to the master hallway. Yeah, the master hallway can come up here. Connect. And this will be the hallway. So this will go all the way down here, connecting all of these cell blocks. And then so they can go chugga 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 choo choo. Something like that. And then it'll either come, yeah, maybe it'll come up through this way. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll try to make it as efficient and minimal as I can. You know, less is more only where more isn't needed or wanted or something like that. Don't want it to be too basic so it's detrimental to the flow and whatnot, but it's definitely a concern of mine. Like these hallways, they're not efficient. These could be smaller. But I kind of like them big like that. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to save it so I don't lose all this work I've done. And we're getting there. I will get some more grants going on in the next episode. We'll get all this work stuff going so I can actually make some serious bank. And more prisoners and all that good stuff. It's the way she goes. So anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this episode and come back for the next one because they're just going to be getting more and more exciting as we get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I, getting, a return to this game, getting more and more familiar. You can't see the hand gestures, but I'm making, like, circular motions with my, I don't know, like wheels on a bus. The wheels of industry. Anyways, I will see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.